Hi, my Madison family. I'm going to try to get this up tonight. Currently, it is June 16th, around 8:30ish, I'd say. But my mom's Wi-Fi goes out at midnight. She is my hotspot, so, I do YouTube. Well, I do YouTube for my own, but you know what I mean. So I did just read this to you guys, but I accidentally stopped it. So, we're going to reread it again, which maybe that will help soak into my memory. And by the way, on the next page, I don't know how to say the word, so do not judge me. You can hate me all you want, but I know you guys have your problems too. July 8th, a taste of heaven. I know I have told you this so that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be complete. John 15:11. By the way, if you're new, hi, my name's Alexis. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe. We do these book reads every now and then. I used to do them every day, so if you want to watch it back then you can. So, I don't know if you guys can see the little print up there at the very top under that, our title I just read you guys, but that's what comes with this. Let me know down in the comments, when this year's over, if you guys would like me to start all over, or just do January, February, and March, and I would be happy to do so. Or do the whole book over. A Taste of Heaven. Okay, we already read that. When you come to me, be ready. I'm God of unlimited blessings. So get ready to be blessed. Open up your heart and your mind to receive more and more of me. As you do, I will pour my blessings of your love, peace, and joy until you are overflowing. These blessings are only a tiny taste of what awaits for you in heaven. The joy that you have for me now is like a sparkler in your own backyard. Why, the joy of heaven is more like the fireworks in Washington, D.C. on the 4th of July. But ever so much, I gave you real joy in this world, but in heaven I will make your joy complete and overflowing. That's also true. And then at the bottom, if you have a Bible, I do have a Bible, but mine is still packed up. But anyways, it says, read on your own, 1 Corinthians 13:12. I don't know if the thing and then thing means anything, but July 9th, listen for my voice. This is where we stopped, and it's a very short one, and they can go from short to long to medium depending on what they talk about. Love the Lord your God, listens to his voice and hold fast to him, for the Lord is your life. Dextermony, I think, 13:20, but I'll spell it out for you guys. Deuter. I know that's Dexter. And then I said Dexter. Okay, Onomy. I think it's Dextermony, but I don't know. I'm not sure for sure. Stop worrying and listen carefully for my voice. But remember that I speak softly. If your own thoughts are too noisy, you will not hear me. And yes, I know this has happened to you all at one time and another. You might have not realized. It's happened to me, like when I'm hanging out with a friend or family or something exciting going on in my life. Which, that's okay, that's fine. But you need to redeem yourself, which means come back and be like, don't tell your friend, wait a minute, just say, hang on, I gotta go to the bathroom or something. And then be like, what do you want, Lord? It's quiet in here. And then listen, even if you don't like what he's saying, because, I've always liked what he's saying, it's important to me. But I know there can be, some people that don't like what he's saying because he's telling them to do this and they want to do that. Well, listen, you may not like what he's telling you to do, But in the long run, you're still going to be his child of God, and you are still going to go to heaven if you ask for forgiveness. And it works every time, trust me. You might not think so. You might be like, oh my God, I like this. Identity's boy online, which I did that a long time ago. But I asked for forgiveness because I did not know them, and forgiveness always works. If you ask for forgiveness, you will not go up there with Satan or down there with Satan. But if you completely go Satan's way, then you're gonna go boom, 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 because he controls you. Okay, so here we go. On the second paragraph, I understand that there are many things to think about: school, family, friends, what I was just saying, what to wear, what to say, what to do. The list goes on and on. All of those thoughts start bouncing around in your mind, zigzagging all over the place until the noise they make drown out my voice. And that's true. And that's okay, like, if it happens, but you can tell God you're sorry and come to him, You don't just want to, like, put him off or something, I guess. I don't know. I think you're trying to get what I'm trying to say. You'll never hear me all above the confusion. That's why I gave you a special gift, my spirit inside you. Ask my spirit to quiet your thoughts so you can hear mine. Then sit peacefully in my presence, letting my thoughts become yours. And that is true. So, I read this Bible with you guys. I used to read it on my own every night, and I know that might sound bad, but you know what? I don't have, I have other Bibles, but like I said, they're packed up. Still, I gotta find them, because we got a lot of boxes still from when we moved. But, not here recently, about a year ago, but into this house. But, that does not mean, when I read this, I know God is listening to me and my voice because I'm his child. I believe in God, yes. There has been a couple times that I've slipped up and I've cussed. But that does not mean that I'm not a child of God. I think everybody cusses, and I think they learn. And yes, you could cuss a lot, but you're still a child of God. You just gotta ask for forgiveness. As long as you don't say the GD word, I think you're okay, but try not to cuss. Try to minimize that, okay? July 10th. Be real with me. I don't call you servants. Now, a servant does not know what his master is doing, but now I call you friend. Sorry, I had trouble there. I was reading it, but you know what I mean. Because I have made known to you everything I've heard from my Father. John 15:15. I am the Lord of lords and kings of kings. I'm the powerful, almighty God, creator of all the universe. I want to be your friend. When you come to me, don't put on a show. Don't try to use fancy words or rejoice your prayers. When you pretend to be someone that you're not, you hurt me. I love you just the way you are. I know the worst about you, but I also see the best in you. When you're with someone you trust completely, you feel free to be yourself. That is one of the greatest things about true friendship, and that's the kind of friendship I want to have with you. Trust me enough to be real with me. I don't know how to say this one, so we're going to spell it out. It's an R word. It says read on your own. REVENGE. Elatation. Sorry about my air conditioning. I don't know what it does. That's my light. It's not in here. The AC is not in here. It's out in the living room. 17:14. John. That's the first one, and then John 15:13-14. July 11th, my mom's birthday. Okay, worship only me. You must not make for yourself an idol of any kind or an image of anything in the heavens or on the earth or in the sea. I don't know how to say this. It's Exodus 24. Only I'm God, only I deserve your worship. Do not disvote. I think that's how you say it. It's Devout. I don't know. I think I said it right. Yourself, your time, or your attention to the things of this world. Do not let them become your idols, false gods. The worship of idol has always been a trap for my people. Whoops, sorry, guys. Wait, I got an itch. Hang on. The accident is I think it's idol or Israel or something like that. LSRAELITES bows down to carved images, and the golden people positions popularity or success. An idol can be anything that keeps you away from me. Don't bow down to the idols in the world. They have no real power. They can't forgive your sins, love you unconditionally, or take you home to heaven. Only I can do those things. So worship with me and be ready to receive my joy and loving presence. And I don't know if he means don't have a superhero. I mean, I like Zoe Lerner or Zoe Laverne or whatever. She's like a role model to me type thing, but July 12th. My name. Only Jesus has the power to save. His name is the only one in all the world that can save anyone. Acts 4:12. My name is consistently abused in the world. Some people use it uncarelessly without realizing that they are talking about the Lord of Lords. Only people use it as a curse word, which is an attack on who I am. Every time my name is used, it is recorded in heaven. So when you say my name in prayer, when you call out my name in praise, and when you whisper my name in trust, my agony heart is soothed. All the curse words of the world are drowned out by your loving whispers. Jesus, when you speak my name in these ways, both you and I are blessed. And by the way, I have said his name in a couple curse words a couple times, but I have asked for forgiveness, and I know he's forgiven. John 16:24. Which I don't like, what I mean. July 13th. Constantly and perfectly loved. Those who look to him and it's spelled Radiant. Their faces are never covered with shame. Psalms 34:5. My love and salvation are not just waiting for you in heaven. They are here for you now. I want you to know in your heart the joy of being loved consistently and perfectly today and every day. You are so hard on yourself. You judge yourself on how you look behalf and how you feel in the mirror. And you if you like what you see, you feel a little more worthy of my love. On good days, it's easier to believe that I love you. But when you have a rough day, you said and done things you know you shouldn't. You look in the mirror with shame, feel you're not worthy of my love. But that is not what I see when I look at you. I see my beloved child. You are covered with that's the same word we had up there, the R word, by the way. Well, no, it's not. I don't think it is. No, it's RADIANCE, of my perfect, everlasting love, no matter what kind of day you've had. Egyptians 27:8 or 2:7:8, however you want to say it. Hebrews 3:1. July 14th. The journey. The Lord directs the steps of the godly. He delights in every little detail of their life. There are through the stumbles. Sorry, sometimes I read too fast because I get excited. And through the stumbles, they will never fall, for the Lord holds them by hand. Psalms 36:23-24. By the way, I think this, the top where they have you, read a little verse, I think that goes along with this. I'm not really sure. We are on a wonderful journey together through our ultimate goal is heaven. There are a lot of adventures all along the way. There are high points such as helping a friend, learning from me. There are low points when you struggle with your own questions and doubts. There are exact crazy twists and turns when things. Sorry, somebody was checking. When things in the world disturb you and tempt you, sometimes the sense around you is beautiful, and you see me work in amazing ways. Sometimes the scenery is frightening, like when you must stand alone for what is right. But no matter what part of the journey you are on, I am right there with you. In good times, we leap up to the mountaintops. In difficult times, I hold your hand and keep you from falling. But at all times, I am beside you as long as we go through this path of life. Psalm 16:11. Okay, we got 2 more chapters left. 2 to 2. And they're pretty short, kind of. July 15th. It's not a suggestion. Trust God at all times. Tell Him all your problems. God is our protection. Psalms 62:8. And yes, I know God is protection, but sometimes that is hard for me to see, especially if I have a problem, but I think it is for all. And if it's not, I'm sorry. We're not all perfect in this world. You may seem like you are, but you're not. Everybody's not, you know what I mean? Not in a bad way. Do not worry about tomorrow. This is a command, not a suggestion. I divide time into each day for a reason, to make your life easier. When you pick up the worries of tomorrow and carry them around today, it just makes it harder, and it doesn't help tomorrow at all. Sometimes you carry around the worries of next week, next month, or even next year. You stumble and slagger under the weight of worries that I never meant for you to carry. Don't just go of your worries. Get rid of them entirely by bringing them to me. I don't know how to say this, so it's CONCENTRATION. on my presence with you today. I'll give you all that you need, taking care of tomorrow and helping with your problems today. Then tomorrow I will do it all over again. Trust me. Matthew 6:34, 2 Corinthians 12:9. Okay, so today's July 16th. I don't know if I've been saying June or July, but anyways, look up. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. Psalms 42. Self-pity is a slimy, bottomless pit. Once you fall in it, it's almost impossible to get out yourself. The harder you try to pull yourself out, the farther down you slip. You look down and all you can see is deep darkness. Don't look down, look up at me. You see my light, which is still shining on you. See my hand, which is reaching down to you. Reach up and grab my hand. Hold tightly to my promises as I slowly pull you up out of the pit. I will set your feet on a firm rock of my love. I will wash away the mud of the sins of my forgiveness and cleanse you with my peace. I will cover you with shining clothes, my righteousness, and I will walk with you down the path of life. Psalms 43, Psalms 42:5, Psalms 1:4-7-11. And I'm just going to turn this, which we're not going to read. We're going to say for next time, and I hope you enjoyed that. That was a lot of reading. So, bye guys.